Hello and welcome to Endeavour Park for a huge clash today. Western Suburbs playing Napier City Rovers. My name's Adam Harris. Glad to be with you again. This time I'm going to remember a few more names and not get them wrong. In fact, one of the kids' mums has flown down, especially today, to tell me off if I get it wrong again. So, welcome. We've got hopefully an action-packed game, and also we've got a special guest today, local MP Tim Costley. I don't know where Tim is at the moment. He might be sourcing a few things before he comes down, but he'll be with us to talk us through what should be an absolute doozer today. Western Suburbs, after a big win on the road last week, with up to Havelock, winning 2-1. Tight game by all accounts. And Cam McKenzie with a spectacular goal. Napier City Rovers coming off a hell of a win, 7-0 against Waterside Karori. Just bossed them, sounds like it. And Stanley, the 4-goal scorer there. He scored 4 amazing goals by someone told me. And yeah, she should be a good one today. Boys are just warming up, both teams, going through their paces, a few juggles through keepy-uppies, as they call it, and a couple of missed open goals. We go to the Western Suburbs lineup. The custodian in goal, Roberts as normal. We've got Morgan, Ali, Wiggy, and who's that? And Harrison across the back. In the midfield, we've got Green and Yamamoto coming in for the injury of Bruno Penny. And attacking, we've got Cam McKenzie, Dakota Brady, Marlo Jones, and Carr up front. On the reserves, we've got a newbie, Ito. He's flown in. Hopefully it provides a bit of impact off the bench. We've got Papadopoulos Aries, Tremaine Remen Albert. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong, I'm dyslexic. And Dylan Hawkes and Bruno Penny coming on for the impact for Western Suburbs. As we look to the Napier City lineup, we've got Toning in goal, Schofield, Barclay, Albertini and Cook. Hoyle, Emerson, Hurd, Stanley, McCowan and Calvin Brown taking the starting 11. On the reserves bench, or the impact as they now like to call it, we've got Andrew, Willocks, Council, Hunt and Capstick, providing a bit of impact later on in the game. Well, folks, we've got a huge game, as I said in the starting stanza. We've got the top 4 separated by, well, 2 points really. Western Suburbs in that 4th spot, playing Napier City Rovers in the 2nd spot, only on goal difference to Olympic and Miramar Rangers. As I say, it's a big game today. We've got Napier and Western Suburbs, but over the other side of town, a little bit later on, we've got Olympic and Miramar tussling out a big day of football in the Wellington area. The repercussions are huge, as we know. 4 go through to the National League. 1 spot is already guaranteed with Olympic, the other with Wellington Phoenix Reserves. So you've got 2 people, two clubs, vying for those 2 spots. And we've got our special guest. Here he is. He's just flowing in on his chopper, by all accounts.
That's right.
Tim, how are you?
Yeah, I'm real good, man.
You good? We'll just bring a seat in for you.
Yes, good.
I know you've got a busy diary there, but welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome.
It's great to be here, eh?
Yeah. Well, it should be. We've got a hell of a game today. Napier playing West. Now West 4th, Napier 2nd.
Yeah.
And
I've been talking it up with my colleague Katie, who's the MP for Napier.
Yes.
I said, don't even bother sending your team over. They got no chance.
Well, how do you do that? Did you Did you have a tussle?
Well, no, I wouldn't tussle with
No,
a
not
young
a-
lady with a newborn baby. But
Jesus.
yeah. No, I just love to talk up our region, right?
Yeah,
And,
absolutely.
So I told her I was coming on today and asked her top tips or players to watch, but she just, I was pretty confident in the team.
Can I make an observation?
Yeah, you can.
You're very tall.
Yeah, I am. Maybe I should sit down.
No. By all means, assert your dominance straight away. What? How tall are you?
My dominant. 6'4".
6'4"?
6'5" if I actually stood up and didn't slouch, but I'm a bit of a sloucher. Well, I'm a sloucher. It comes with being tall, and chopper pilots all naturally sort of hunch over, right?
Yeah.
So it doesn't help. It doesn't help.
And just on that, we're happy to have you in the commentary booth today. Now there is
I'm
a
excited.
couple of ground rules.
I'm excited. Okay, ground rules.
Ground rules.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
We do have a no politics policy.
Good.
Okay, so
Good.
today
I'm really happy with that.
Today, if we're going to see some, I mean, a little bit of banter never hurt anyone.
So if I talk about the strength and attack on the right with the poor opposition on the left, side
I
of
see
the
what
pitch,
you're doing there.
Is that going too far?
No, that's probably
okay.
That's
is
allowed.
that yellow card or is that?
No, we'll give you a green card.
Okay, a green card.
Keep going. No.
Yeah.
So if there is too much, I don't know who's in
card.
charge of these. They were just given to me before.
To be honest, I'm looking forward to just talking about football. So if you start trying to drag me in, I'm going to be reaching for the red card pretty quickly.
Well, I tell you what.
I have an aversion to red, so.
It was a test and you passed with flying colours.
Okay.
So what's your extent of football? Knowledge.
Well, I've been to a few Phoenix games.
Yeah.
I watched them play Wrexham. I followed the Wrexham. All these documentaries. I got into F1 through Drive to Survive. I started watching just a little bit of football through Wrexham because it was such a cool story of the community and things.
Yeah.
Right? So, I took my girls to see the football in town a few times.
Nice.
Go and watch the Women's World Cup.
Didn't they do well?
We went to that. That was an awesome game. It was, the game we went to was the. One, the goal was disallowed and we didn't quite come out on top. But it was great. I just like to take the girls to see women at their best, performing at the top of their game. Because who knows what they're going to... None of my girls play netball and hockey and cricket and touch and things. They haven't got into football. Well, one of them played football when we lived in the UK for a year.
Right.
She was like 4 at the time, right?
Yeah.
She was at kindy.
Little
Have we
whippersnapper.
got time for this story?
Absolutely.
She was at kindy, right? And it's not like kindy here. It's called nursery.
Yeah.
And you go to nursery and you sit inside... Very lovely.
I noticed your voice just changed.
Yeah. Well, it's because it's so nice and lovely. But they were only allowed 20 minutes outside a day. It's not like New Zealand where they're all just tearing the place apart, playing in the water in the middle of winter. But you got an extra half hour a day if you played football. So she was like, "Oh, I'll play football. I want to go outside." So that's sort of the extent. I did play one game of football actually.
Whatever.
Well, I was fourth form.
Yeah.
I guess we call it year 10 these days. Danny Morrison was my maths teacher, and he said. Play football. Stop playing hockey. Play
Danny
football.
Morrison, the cricketer.
Danny Harrison. Sorry, where am I going?
Stumped
Danny
me.
Harrison. Yeah. No, he was my maths teacher, and he said, well, I want you to just come and play because he just football mad. He said you've got to come and play one game, and I did, and they said, well, you can kick off since it's so in hockey you've got to pass the ball forward of the line. So I just naturally kicked it forward.
Just a little
immediate penalty because you got to pass back. So anyway, that was about as good as.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to cut that story.
Well, it wasn't a very good one. That's my.
I'm glad you went there.
Yeah.
I was going to, but we see the boys are walking out, shaking the hands of the wee ankle biters there.
I walked into the game with the parents of number 8. Actually, is that George? Greenie.
Now
you just said
you just said one of the words that I was going to preempt today.
Oh.
There's 2 players with names that you might not want to say. So if you don't want to say them, both last name Green.
Yes.
By all means.
He's Greenie. He'd be what, central sort of midfield defender.
Central midfielder, number 8.
Yes.
Good player.
Yeah, I reckon he's one to watch based on talking to his mum. She's a big fan, I tell you.
Mum's always a big fan of the player.
Yeah.
In fact, last time
I back you.
I got one of the players, scored an unbelievable goal, and I called him I said the wrong player, and at half time, I think Dad came up and said, "Look, mate, you've got that wrong," and I said, "Well, what's new? I'm getting all sorts wrong today."
Okay.
I've
come to the right place then.
And then I had to make it right, and then I got another call in with a thumbs up afterwards. So,
okay,
I'm hoping not to do that today.
Yes.
And if it is, I'm going to palm it off onto you.
Yeah, no, that's fine. You just tell me to say names. I'll say them, and then you can just. That bloody MP doesn't know what he's on about.
Wow, I wasn't going to go there either.
It's part of the job. Part of the job. Just be a punching bag on social media. It's all
wow, yeah, it's easy. It's low hanging fruit a lot of the time. But if you've got a good man of the people sort of aura, which I think you do.
Okay, I'll take it. I'm taking that. Let's end the broadcast now. That's all I'm hoping for today.
A man of the people, they say.
And I'll take aura as well. Right. Aura.
Water or aura?
No, aura. I like your aura. I like your aura. Yeah.
Awesome. Now, have you been able to sneak a? Oh, here they walk out. So we better.
Oh yeah, we should be
officially.
Watching this. Here we go.
Officially.
Who's our ball boy today? That's bringing them out.
Bobby McCowan. This is no, I don't know. I mean, I've got the list of players. I don't have the ball boys' names, but I'm pretty sure they'll be up and coming West players. This fella here is just standing right in the prime view. I mean, he's phenomenal. You're probably taller than him, so you can see.
Yeah, I can see over the top. I don't know what you're talking about right now, but it's fantastic. Look, it's cool that they involve the young players, some young boys, and maybe the odd young lady there.
Yeah.
Walking them out onto the field. It's nice. That'll be a big moment for those kids. You know, they'll remember that. That's the kind of inspiration you want growing up, right?
Well, believe it or not, Tim, I played my junior football here at West.
Yeah,
and,
right.
I was one of the young whippersnappers walking out at one stage, and I was able to play for the first team later on. And it was very good. It was very good. And then I got a bit of money and went somewhere else, and rest is history. But big day, big game, and we see the boys all lining up, and we should be in for a hell of a contest.
Are they going to play the national anthems of both teams?
Well, it's not. Yeah, no, you got me, didn't you?
Yeah.
You got me.
You there. You were thinking about it for a minute.
What's the other national anthem?
Well, I'm hoping they're all the same team. Oh, look at the young players running off the field. It's great pace. I think they'd take me in 100.
Don't trip.
100 metres. Oh,
don't
look
trip.
at that. Oh, he went over.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I was going to say something then, but I wasn't. I didn't.
I know what you were going to say as well. And you've made a good decision.
It's back and forth already, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what we're wanting. Bit of back and forth.
We're staying away from that colour. So,
so I'll just go through the referees today. The referee is Corey Mills, and the AR, which is the assistant referee, is Ashton Davenport and Cameron Grishchow. I think I've said that right. I don't know if I have, but I've probably got it wrong again. We'll move on quickly.
That's good.
So
well, it's good having the officials. I think of someone like Matt Conga. Look, there I am name dropping.
Conga?
Palmerston North boy who was reffing at the World Cup.
You're joking?
Yeah. He was New Zealand at the World Cup. Once, twice.
Really?
Just happened to know that because he was mates with my brother. But I thought, how cool that we have Kiwis doing things like that. So, but obviously everyone's going to focus on the players for the next hour and a half. But respect to the officials that make it all work.
A lot of respect. Absolutely. So we're gonna just go through our setup here, and generally in the first opening stanza of the game, there's a little bit of feeling out, a little bit of argy-bargy, trying to get the on top dominance, as they say. So watch out for that. There'll be a bit of niggle, but I'm sure the referees will take care of that nice and early. And
so there's no power play for the first 6 overs in this game.
No power play. All players inside the centre circle.
Yeah, well, I said they're limited. There's only 2 inside the circle now. So
yeah, as soon as the referee blows, Corey Mills sets things off. I think there'll be a bit of chasing after the ball. So big game. This is a huge game. Top 4, and we've only got a couple of games. When I say a couple, probably 7 games after today to really work out who's going to get that last nationally and still win the competition, because it's very, very tight. Very tight.
And what are both teams playing a sort of 4-2-4? Let's talk our way through how it's looking.
All right. So what I've been told, and we've got to be quite careful here, because we might have some listening. Others listening, but
racing.
West generally play with a 4-2-3-1.
Right. Yep.
depending on how the other team sets up. So as we see, early ball knocked forward from the Napier team and just put out by Wiggs there. Napier immediately on the attack.
On the attack. Now you've dropped in Wiggs, but he's not even listed on your team lineup. You've got some extra names.
This was given to me, but I know him that well.
Yeah.
I'm going with
nicknames. I won't call him Gavin then.
No, I called him Wiggs. Yeah, number 4.
Oh, we've got numbers. Oh, you've got numbers on your side. I don't have numbers. This is outrageous.
Well, you can share.
Yeah.
Oh, big shout. No, play on. Roberts pushes it out. Oh, bit of niggle. 27 for Napier. He's a robust footballer. He likes to get in amongst it. We've seen him in another game at Olympic, and he tormented the Olympic supporters, something chronic. It was great to see. I love characters in sport.
Yeah, you've got to have personality, right?
Yeah. A lot of the time you're a robot and you're part of a system. It's good to see, 1 or 2 players that
Get in there, boy. Well, it's always good. It's a classic coaching phrase of just go out there and express yourself.
Yeah. Slipped over there.
And there's your man.
There he is.
He's away.
Good player. Comes from England, by all accounts. And he shot, and what a save.
Yes, well
That's
saved.
a hell of a...
Cleared out.
Not clear, danger, and...
he's just wide of the right hand upright.
Just shaved it. And Napier on attack early here.
Yeah, Roberts has got his work cut out in goal today. He's been busy. Nice diving save to the right there as he gets the ball back to pass forward as he works his way forward through RZ and then brings it back over to
That's Wiggs. That's Wiggs.
That is.
Now here's Green. That's the guy you don't want to talk about.
No, we can call him Greenie.
Greenie.
Yeah, he's fine. I drive an electric car. We're all friends.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, don't talk to me about the emissions on that electric car. We'll keep going though.
Okay.
And there's a bit of he needed to make that play. Wiggs across the green. Green passing that is Brady.
I thought Greenie had just put it forward nicely, but just slightly in front of the player, and Napier get to bring it back up to the left-hand side.
A little bit of
argy-bargy. Away from that side.
Just playing the ball, trying to set up a platform here of which to build from. Early doors. Got to be careful. They're not going to camp. Napier aren't going to camp them in west zone half. One mistake and they're in on goal. Further up the field, they can afford a mistake if they want. Just playing the ball around. Wiggs heavily involved early. Little kick out.
Yeah, looking for the line, but there's a little gap. It's just gonna.
Yamamoto just couldn't get there, and he's hit it out. Maybe a 40-20. Wrong sport.
Yeah, wrong sport. Yamamoto's got some legs on him. He made a lot of ground because he was involved right back here in goal, and there he is chasing up the right-hand side.
He's very fast.
Oh, they've taken the quick throw. No line out there.
Big throw. No penalty either. Only hit it out.
Yeah, he's gone.
Standard
Napier.
Napier.
Well
just playing for possession or territory, I should say. Tarrant back to Ali. Ali finding himself in between the halfway and the 18-yard box across the wig. Oh, back.
That's okay. Roberts is there.
Roberts plays more of a sweeper.
Yeah, he likes to get forward of the box.
He's got good distribution. Tarek. Just need to find their feet a little bit here, Wes. As I say, it's the opening 10 of any game. You're feeling each other out.
Now, who's that man, 27 from Napier? What was his name?
I think his name is... We'll find that out. But to be honest, I haven't really invested too much time in Napier because Wes are all we're looking at.
Well, that's right.
But he is a big figure in the game.
He's a big lad. He's a busy lad as well. He's everywhere. He's getting in amongst it.
Napier attacking
defence
down the left-hand side.
Oh, he's just kept it in, but he's going to clear it there. Nice work from Ryan.
That's a big challenge. That's a big challenge early on in the stanza, and referee has reached into his pocket for a yellow card. Yamamoto still down. That was not a good challenge. just go to the replay here.
We'll take the replay.
What are you seeing here, Tim?
Well, there was a lot of hustle. He just managed to keep it in play, picks it up, but this is the moment we're looking at.
He was nowhere near the ball. He was nowhere near the ball and studs up. So he's very lucky there. I mean, it's an early challenge, first challenge of the day probably for Napier.
Yeah, Yamamoto's come racing, and obviously a fair way from the ball when he's tripped over as well, and with a little bit of fairness to the other side. But let's just hope he's okay. We've caused a little bit of pain, and he's been a busy, active player in the first sort of 5 minutes. We want to see him back on his feet.
Yamamoto? Absolutely.
Yamamoto, yeah.
Absolutely.
He's quick, but the pace that he comes in at, he's really going to feel that contact. So.
Yeah, because he's a step above or a step quicker than everyone else. So unless they're perfectly timing that, you will see a bit of that today. But it's early doors. It's only 6 minutes in, and he's already got a yellow.
Yeah, I know that is.
So in such an important game, now he has to be very worried about the rest of the game.
Well, they've got the magic spray out, and I tell you what, that can work wonders. But he'll be feeling it tomorrow morning, I pick.
Yeah, the old magic spray does wonders.
A little bit of showboating from Roberts with the ball as we wait.
Would you say he's a bit of a showboater?
As he balances it beautifully on his toe.
Would you say if you said that to him, he'd be offended?
Look, I think these guys have got a lot of talent, and it's quite nice to see it just pop out. Just little glimpses of it. And I'll tell you what, the kids gathered there on the sideline, trying to mimic their favourite players on the field. It's good to see. You see that around the cricket ground a bit. You don't see it so much at rugby, but here they are, the young footy players. Just trying to maybe pick up some of those skills as Roberts gets us going again.
Over to Ali. Ali back to Wiggs. Wiggs to Harrison. Harrison finds the ball long, looking for Carr, and just finds the Napier keeper there.
Kyle, come in. Maka down, Riley down. You two down. You two leave it.
Feeling around for which way they're going to bring it up.
Let them have it. They will bring it on you. We'll see what they've got.
Almost a bit of a half-court press from West as they just let Napier bring it to them. Now looking for the opportunities on the right-hand side.
Yeah, there's usually in a game there's usually a sticking point where there's a non-negotiable. You've got to put pressure on. So West at the moment happy for Napier to just play the ball around at the back, as we see Roberts trying to clear with a big swing of the right foot, clears it out. Napier with a throw-in.
Yeah, well, it's number 27 for Napier again, just putting pressure on the defenders there. So Roberts had to move it quickly, and they've just bought themselves a little bit of time, but Napier probably winning the possession early on and the position.
Territory, yeah, absolutely. And notice how they're a lot forward now. I mean, I know it's a throw-in, but they're setting up a lot further forward than where they started from, Napier. So West have to watch that.
Greenie in defence there, looking good.
Greenie. He's had a haircut too. Looks like he had the long flowing locks down to almost shoulder length. Clearance by Brady. Pushed in all, and there he is. And that's a goal. 1-0, and there's our man.
Yeah, he's been busy.
He's a unit, isn't he?
He is a unit. And look, he's worked hard for that. It's
Over to Billy. Is that Bill? No, that's Bill. Bill Robinson, the coach. I played against him when I was younger, but what a goal. All sorts of confusion from the West lads, and it's, as I was saying before, they've got to be careful. As the ball comes out, not cleared well, punched back in, bit of danger, and it was just
just tapped it over the top, bit of a gap. Roberts was on the left, he came to the right.
Sort of no man's land, wasn't it? Just a big Bickington header there, and just bounced right over him.
Well, look, it's going to happen, but the key thing is that West now, they just need to keep their heads in the game, turn around, plenty of time left to deliver a 9-1 victory. So
that's a hell of a result if that was the case.
Look, I back my region, always have, and look, the main thing is though, they've just got to come back, settle into the game now. They've sort of seen how Napier are playing. They've got an opportunity now to just go and work out, put the game back on their terms.
Yeah, and we see that again from Wiggs. Just happy to boot it long, and I say boot because there was nothing technical about that. I think we just need to find that midfield a little bit better. Number 8. If he can get on the ball, dictate some play. But we find ourselves again down this end of the field. Napier again on the hot pursuit. Just happy to play it down this end, obviously.
Yeah, it's a bit of the Robbie Deans strategy.
Robbie Deans, is he a football coach?
Well, no, rugby coach.
Rule
But,
one:
you know,
we don't bring rugby coach into football.
Well,
at this point, Tim.
Well, he started there, but he was all about territory. Just get it down the other end.
I see where you're going
Put the
with
pressure
this.
on them.
I see where you're going.
Let
Right.
them make the mistake and then exploit it.
Absolutely.
Whereas other people like to control the ball, hang on to it. So
Absolutely.
maybe there's a little bit of that from Napier. They like to play it down this end, and
Well,
you don't score goals at the other end, I guess. In fairness.
Well, exactly. There's the danger zone, isn't it? There's a little bit of a shoulder.
Wow.
And oh no.
Yeah, get up, son.
Well, and he's thrown it.
Oh, that's outrageous.
He's throwing it straight at him. The referee's going to have a little telling off there because that was bang out of order, if you ask me.
That's right. And, full credit to Carr, who just walked away and kept going. That's the right thing to do. But there was nothing in that little incident that led up to it. But it's
just a little bit of a shoulder.
That's
And
good.
we've got Stanley, Benjamin Stanley, holding play up there well for the Blues. Napier.
He's had, 4 goals this season?
He had 4 goals last
week
against Waterside Kaori. So he's in a bit of form. Oh, Bicky to Bicky,
Double.
they call it. Double Bicky. Oh, here's danger. Outright, left, and
Yes,
Roberts.
Nicely. Very safe.
Very safe hands.
No mistakes this time.
Now, there's a thing rolling around safe hands with the women's team. And they say safe hands all the time. So here's a plug for the women's team there. Back to Wiggs. Again, the 2 centre backs providing most of the possession for West. It's good. Wiggs just slowing it down, finding a shorter pass this time instead of those long balls. Roberts, though, however,
Yes, big right boot.
there's a great run by Brady. Can he get that? No, just unfortunately. But route 1.
Not quite, but it takes it to the other end of the field, and much as it's a bit harder to see from the club rooms, it's great to see them down that end. That's where we want to see a bit of this first half played.
Well, again, you can afford to make a mistake down that end, and you're not going to have a goal sort of situated, put in the back of the net like that one was with Napier.
Tell you what, while we're talking about the game getting down that end, isn't it great to see a good number of supporters lining the pitch on both sides?
Yeah. Well,
There was no car parks left outside, I can tell you.
No. Did you have to Uber in
No.
from the car park?
Not quite that bad, but someone will complain about my parking later, but
Well, I think someone's given you a ticket already.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. It's worth it. I tell you what, it's worth it to watch the West come back here.
Well, they have to, and they have to do it quickly because before you know it, there might be another goal for Napier, the way that they're setting up and harassing. That's better.
Gap. That's nice.
That's better. Better play. Out to
Is that Jones up there?
and Jones has his goal. And it's in.
Oh, yes, huge comeback. What a great
Marlo Jones.
Napier, goalkeeper, smashing his hands on the ground as Jones and the team celebrate. What a great comeback.
Marlo Jones, and it was fired out one-on-one. Marlo Jones cuts inside and finds the back of the net.
Let's have a look at the replay because it was a great ball from Wiggs. And there he is, works that defender, Deluxe, finds the gap. It does go, looks like it came off maybe the goalkeeper for Napier.
Was the goalkeeper clapping for the goal or was he just frustrated?
Oh, I think he's letting out. And it's good to see them under pressure. It's the same that we saw from, was it our man Stanley, the Napier player before that threw the ball. You know, it just shows they're maybe not quite as comfortable as it looked in those first few minutes.
Well, I suppose when you look at it like Napier pushing forward, you're going to leave these little pockets of space open, and that's exactly what we found there. Marlo Jones finding just space, really, as we see Napier. Oh, there's a little push there. Napier hoofing the ball long again, looking for the striker there, the man Mountain.
And I tell you what, that goal from Jones might just be the thing that they Western Suburbs need, just to settle into the game now, find their feet. Bit of confidence
absolutely.
they'll get up against number 2 in the table from Napier.
Absolutely. Passing and good midfield play. You'll generally find the team on top is playing through the midfield and they're solid. He looks to cross the ball and that goes out for a corner.
That'll come off fast. That just came off. Was it Wiggs? No. Maybe just a little bit of leg from Ryan Harrison. That's all right.
Little bit of leg.
A little bit of leg in there. Leg glance. Or leg glance, as we
little
call
leg
it.
glance. Now, as we're setting up for this corner, Napier, double hand. That's got to be some sort of tell as to what he's going to do. Carr finds Carr's head and he punches it out. I've always wondered, in playing the game, you get a crossing like that, hits you straight in the head. I shy away from that now. I've had too many
head knocks.
Head knocks, yeah. Although I don't think I just think it's my intelligence level. But it hurts now.
Yeah.
I'd rather just let it bounce. Hence, I'm not playing.
That's why you're commentating.
That's why I'm commentating out here. Napier looking to set up again on the halfway. This is what we saw within the last 10 minutes. Napier pressing forward, gets a bit dangerous for West. West have to watch this. Now they're into their West half.
Cam
moving forward. Nice little.
There's a gap, but Robert's got it covered.
Yeah. We just didn't get that little touch there. He was looking for something inside, I suspect, and it just didn't happen. But Roberts finding Wiggs just on the 18-yard box. Green's there. He's always asking for it. Why don't we give it to him?
Yeah, he's looking keen.
He's looking very keen
with his new do.
Yamamoto.
And there's Jones again, is it?
Yep.
Leading in, he is.
Yamamoto to Jones. Just gave it away. Intercepted, I should say.
It's okay. Just sort of
good curling ball.
That'll be passed back to Roberts in goal.
Roberts out to Tarek. Tarek out to Yamamoto. Good movement. Napier, centre back, just coming in there, breaking up that play.
Yeah, Brady and Cam look like they've swapped sides a little bit here. Brady covering the left a bit more now.
Yeah, I think they do that. They interchange McKenzie and Brady, where Marlo Jones usually stays
out on the left.
Out on the left.
Well, it indicates good unit as a team, right? If they got that almost unspoken communication just to be moving around.
Good movement. As Carr plays
it. That's a nice run. Here comes Jones again, but he's gonna probably. Has he made it? Just
goal kick. It's good play. I think we've noticed.
Put the pressure on them. I like it.
Absolutely. We've noticed the West team are finding a little bit more when they go through the middle. When the likes of Carr have come into play, they bring Carr in, they bring Brady in, as opposed to just hitting it long. And I think they might just tidy up on that. Again, I think we need to see Green in amongst it. He's very busy and he's available almost every time.
And here he is. Here he is. Look, he's heard you.
Roberts just toying with the Napier attack as he rolls it out. Yamamoto.
Now, there might be one or two people, definitely not me, but one or two people watching at home that won't necessarily know all the intricacies and the rules about the different goal boxes. Obviously, the goalie's the only guy that can pick it up.
Correct.
But what are the rules about when you can and when you can't use your hands for Roberts?
Well, Roberts, it's what's called a pass back. So if your own player looks to pass the ball back with intent,
then he's got to use his feet, right?
He can't pick it up. If it is, it's a free kick to the opposition team. Anyone can handball and pick it up, but they might get a free kick against them.
Yeah.
So, likelihood of that happening. There's a new rule, and it's up to the referees how they interpret it, but it's unnatural position, is my understanding, of a handball inside the box. So if the ball's been belted at you 100 miles an hour, and your hand's in an unnatural position,
right,
not to the immediate sides of your body, that's generally deemed a free kick, or a penalty, if you're in the attacking mode. So, and obviously the D is just the separation of the penalty spot. So you've got to have a certain amount of meters away from that penalty spot when they're taking that. So that's the point of the D. Yeah, so I hope that answers your question, Tim.
Good. Well, I think...
Does it? I don't know. Did it?
No, that's good. That was a good explanation, you know, and always helps when you're got a few people watching along maybe that are new to the sport and
absolutely
don't understand the LBW rules.
That's a great ball from Napier as he hits the byline and he cuts it back. Oh, and they've kept it in. That's great from Green. He's everywhere, isn't he? Box to box.
Harrison now
lumps it
sends
forward.
It up the right.
Looking for Carr, but didn't find him. Napier with the ball again camped around in and around the halfway line. Just happy to play it round.
They did well to get that one out, West, after Napier looked pretty strong on attack there.
They did. They're causing, once they get into the final third, they're causing West a few problems. And they have to watch that.
Protect DB. Don't rotate with the players. Protect the space.
As we watch them go all the way back to the keeper.
DB deeper.
Yeah, Napier just look like they've got a bit of time when it's back there at the moment. Not when it's a bit more structured play, they're not really feeling the pressure down there then. But when we've broken through the middle,
that's good. Oh, that
they've looked.
Well, as I say, West, they'll have a point where they will put pressure on and where they are happy to give Napier the ability to play the ball around. What West have to do is watch out for those dissecting passes where they're taking 1 or 2 or 3 players out of the game. That comes from generally where they're set up on that halfway line. There's been a couple of balls through that have taken 2 or 3 players out of the game, and that's what West have to sort of, I think, by looking at the game here, they have to watch. Now that should have been a foul throw. It's spinning. More spin than a Winston Peters press conference there.
I don't make me reach for the yellow card.
No, that's me. I can't give myself a yellow card.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the referee can't give the referee a yellow card.
Yeah.
But that sort of stuff's all right. I mean...
Okay, that's good. I'm just finding the line. I'll start to push the boat out a little bit more.
Well, I mean, we're not allowed to have a drink or anything, are we? No.
Are we not?
Well, push the boat out.
Wow. If it supports the local club, I'm...
absolutely.
Maybe we can have a Coca-Cola on at half-time. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll do that maybe.
A lemonade. What they call the Dan Rose one lemonade.
Mackenzie finding some space out on the left. Passes it to Brady.
Good. Brady.
One-on-one. Crosses it in. Finding Carr. He needs to find... Oh.
No, it was just looking for someone to take the sort of the cross in the centre, but...
no power on the head. He was falling away from the goal. Very hard to get some power, but he still managed to direct it on goal and toning.
Yeah, very hard for me to criticise when I'd be out of breath in a fetal position at the far end of the field by now. So
after a hard night, what? No? Oh, playing football.
No, playing just exhausted.
Exhausted.
Yeah.
After 23 minutes, we're 1-1 here. Napier and West filling each other out. That's a great diagonal ball. Manages it to keep it in, right in the corner. Looks to pass.
Oh, and our favourite man, 27, he's there, but nothing this time.
Manages to just dink it back.
Napier looking for options.
Nice hold-up play, and he finds him wide. That's good play, Napier.
God, there's Wiggs again in the middle.
And they haven't cleared. They're in trouble here, Wes. Dancing round in the 18-yard box.
Jones punches it up and gets them out of trouble.
Just says, "I've had enough of this, boys.
Yeah,
we need to restructure. We need to set up again. I'll hoof it long." But Napier straight back on into where they're set up the whole game, it seems. Right on the halfway line. Happy to play it around, and we're so happy to let them at the moment.
Now I think that should be West ball. It is West ball.
He didn't seem to touch it.
No.
To Green. Back to Harrison. Harrison looking for Roberts.
No, Roberts.
Roberts.
Taps it to Ali.
Taps it to Ali and over to Tarek. Just playing it around at the back now.
They've taken that moment just to settle down. It's good to see.
I totally agree. I think they need to do more of this. You don't have to go forward all the time. You can have a period of holding on to the ball, because if you've got the ball, the opposition doesn't. That's the key. That's the rule.
That's right.
Just found offside there, Cart.
Much like my car might be
Offside.
very soon. Well, it could be found to be out of position.
No, I've pulled some strings. You're all right.
Is it?
Yeah.
I parked in front of 2 other cars that were also curiously
But
on the
there
side
are a
of the
couple of
car park.
people with red jackets deflating the tyres. Oh, that's problematic.
Well, it's awkward here because you've got the obviously the West colours on of red and black.
Yeah.
I've turned up in blue.
Yeah.
Which almost looks like I'm supporting the other team, which I'm very much not.
No, heavy on the campaign trail though, Tim. Aren't you?
Look, I'm always on brand, but
I like that. Now, I've got a question as we see Green pull the strings. I've got a question.
Go for it.
Can a politician answer a question with yes or no?
Yes.
Thank you. It was almost a setup there, but as we saw, he's offside. Because I've always struggled to answer a question and get one-worded answers.
Okay, hit me with one.
Well, I can't, because what's going on in my mind is not allowed on the podcast.
Okay,
yeah.
Well, that's all right. Look, sometimes I think it's good just whether you're watching sport or watching the government run the country, sometimes it's just good to have an opinion, to know what you believe in, to know what you back. and one day it's probably going to be the end of me, because I'll be just a little bit too honest about what I think. But I kind of think most people actually just want to know who these people are, what they believe in, what they're doing, why they're doing it. And I'm not too scared of giving anyone an honest answer, to be honest.
Fair enough. Fair enough. And as we see Green taking to
Cam there. Cam McKenzie. Back Brady on the right-hand side.
Just looking for something that wasn't there. Was Brady, and Napier, keeper, just picking the ball up. On the 18-yard box now.
Discipline, come on. Discipline,
yeah, 1-1 as we in the second half of the first half.
Hang on, I need a string board to get that.
It's like the Russian dolls of game. 27 minutes into the game, and it's a goal apiece. I haven't even broken out my. Let's
not break out anything. Right?
Let's
not break out anything. Yeah. Now let's talk about your helicopter.
Yeah.
Helicoptering. Because I know a different sort of helicoptering, and it's not what you're used to.
No?
But talk us through it. Years in the Air Force?
Yeah, I did 23 years in the Air Force. Loved it. Wouldn't do it any differently if I had my time again. Oh, so good. From time in Afghanistan, peacekeeping around East Timor, Solomon Islands, and then a lot of sort of rescue stuff and floods and snowstorms and earthquakes and grounded ships like Rena and just all sorts of places you end up. It's fantastic. I love the flying. The flying was amazing.
Yes.
Great fun flying. Choppers close to the ground at 300 k's an hour through little ravines and valleys. It's awesome.
Wowzers!
But it's the people, right? It's always the people. You pick any job, it's the people that you actually miss the most. I'd love the flying. If I went back flying tomorrow, it'd be great. But it's actually the environment, it's the people that you're with, and it's the chance to make a difference in some pretty challenging places. And that's ultimately why I'm changed job, because I want to make more of a difference in our community.
And have a one-worded answer. I love it. That's great. So I've got one question. You must possess a really good judo chop. If you go down, so picture this, you go down, you're in the jungle.
Yes.
You need to have a hand-to-hand combat.
Okay.
You must possess a really good haya. You've got to.
Well, your day's gone. You're already in a bad position if it's come down to a judo chop, because
I've seen the movies.
You've I assume crashed your chopper. You've then run out of bullets in both your rifle and your pistol that we would carry both with us as aircrew. Everyone else around you has done the same, or you've ended up isolated and alone. Fortunately, the person that you're up against also, or the animal, I'm not sure what's happening in your jungle, but they don't appear to have a weapon, so it's judo chop time.
We just need to commentate on this.
We should focus on the corner.
We'll come back to that, Tim, because it's important. As West take a short corner here.
Oh,
that's not what they wanted, though.
Didn't quite set up. It was a
but
nice
look who
move.
it is. Look who it is coming through. It's McKenzie.
Is that Cam McKenzie again?
Out
He's crossed back
Marlo
to the
Jones.
left.
Marlo Jones one-on-one.
Another chance. He's going to...
Little cut in, little shimmy, little tango. He's doing the tango. Oh, and he ends up just slapping the ground.
Dancing shoes on as Ali taps it back. There's probably Wiggs chasing, but Roberts will clear it back up to the right.
I mean, I think I knew what he was trying to do there, but
yeah, it was a little tap back to then smack. You know,
there was also Green right in front of him just for a nice little easy pass. Maybe that needs to be what happens from now on. Roberts, just play it to someone's feet instead of kicking it long.
You think play it safe, hold on to the possession, right?
Well, I think we need to go through the midfield because that's where we're getting a lot of.
That's the opportunity.
That's where we're getting a lot of structure from.
Yes.
As we see Napier coming into the 18, and Roberts can just lie on that. He looks to throw it out wide to McKenzie. As he kept it in, no, he hasn't. Unlucky, bouncing ball. Now, Tim, we'll go back to the scenario where you've got your jungle pants on. You've crashed your helicopter. You're out of ammunition.
Jeez, I've had a bad day.
You've had a shocker, a Barry Crocker, as they're called. What next? Like judo chop. Hand to hand. Walk me through it.
Well, I can just hear the survival school wanting me to list out the priorities of survival at this point and work my way down those. But hopefully I've set off my emergency locator beacon, and there's the rest of the team are on their way to come pick me up.
Can I be honest?
Can I be honest? Judo chop my way out.
This is not where I wanted to go with this.
I'm looking for a... Sorry, yes, I could judo chop. And I would definitely do that.
That's where we're going. I mean, I could write a book.
It's me against an orangutan. I would judo chop it and then...
I'm not saying so much an orangutan. I'm just saying danger, you know. And if someone came up and went, "What are you doing here, mate? This is our sort of area," you would be able to...
Look, I'd like to think I'd win them over. Hearts and minds, you know. You
he is on the campaign trail, and I love it.
But do you know what? I tell the one thing I think Kiwis are good at. We don't give ourselves enough credit in New Zealand because
that's a big challenge. Sorry, Tim. He's lucky he didn't get something more there because he skipped right past him. And
was that Tarek? Who is it?
And that's not a good challenge. Referee doesn't show any sympathy as we go to the replay here. Ali passes in, skips inside. He passes it, and he's just lunged at him. There needs to be something more there from referee Mills.
Yeah, I'm not sure Tarek's got a mortal injury, but it was absolutely just a challenge out of left field. He was nowhere near the ball.
Well,
the intent, player.
Well, the intent there, Tim, was he leapt off his feet. Now, the minute you leap off your feet, you leave it up to the referee, and the referee's deemed that's okay in that instance. But I've seen instances where that's not the case, and there's a yellow card presented. You're looking for a seat?
No. Well, I was just imagining if you were out on the field, I think we might have seen your judo chop come out at this moment.
I'm very judo choppy. As Wiggs plays it forward to Carr trying to get it back to Brady, and Napier come away with the ball. Bit of harassment there from Green. God, he gets around the place, doesn't he?
He's a busy man. He's logging some steps today. And once again, he's
just looking for physical contact there.
Bernard from Napier. That's what I've named 27 until we know his real name.
Bernard.
How
did you get there? Work me through that. Looks like a
Frank
Bernard.
Frank the Tank. Are you familiar with Frank the Tank from the movie Old School?
I am.
I think his real name was... Oh, no, it was the other guy. It was the Vince Vaughn character was Bernard.
Oh, you're talking about Will Ferrell.
But...
Tomorrow we're going to go to Whole Depot and pick out some curtains. And
I don't know if we'll have enough time.
I just don't know if we'll have enough time. And then Frank the Tank.
Do you think KFC is still open?
Wouldn't know.
Get in the car, Frank.
Get in the car.
Well, so my nickname in the Air Force, I don't normally tell people this, but while we're on Frank the Tank, my nickname was Shanks, and occasionally Shank the Tank. Not for the reasons of going through the quad in the gymnasium naked, but I think because it rhymed. I think that was all I got.
I'm sure that's the reason it was, Tim.
Anyway, back to the game.
back to Napier. 1-1.
Take the line out over the scrum, send it back in. There's Bernard fighting it, but it's cleared out.
We've got some problems. The National MP is frazzled. He's talking of, and Carr makes a run around, but
well, it is.
But they snuffed that
confusing.
out.
I'm supporting the red team over the blue team. It's a strange position to be in.
Wow,
it's the one day of the year.
It's more of a secondary colour, really. It's more of a,
yes.
You know, it's part of your coalition, really. New Zealand first in the black. As Napier find themselves, good tackle.
Oh,
and what's Green doing?
Well, I just think he was trying to
milk it.
Well, yeah. I don't want to say that with his new flash haircut, but I think
linesman saw it all.
Yeah.
Marlo Jones.
It's been given back to Napier.
Little heel, hiya, back to the Napier boys.
Yes, with your famous judo chop.
He's drying the ball. Now, has it been wet? I suppose it must have, if he's drying the ball. Or has he got a big throw? That's what
I don't have the binoculars with me, but I wonder if there's some sandpaper there, a bit of Steve Smith action.
Bit of Smithy.
Now
there's trouble.
Oh.
In the bit, and
there's something involved.
They need to clear it here, Wes. They're not doing a very good job of it, and they settle for a corner.
Comes off Ali and out.
They need, if Roberts is Roberts, and I think he is, he needs to say what he doesn't like there, and what he didn't like is the tappy clearances, because they need to get rid of it. That's the coach killer. We've got 36 gone, Napier corner. Wouldn't say they've been hot on attack in the recent 10 minutes or so, but they're still dangerous nonetheless. Crosses the ball in, far post, rises high. Yamamoto goes to, then he feints it.
He's going to let that one tap out, so they'll get a bit of... yeah, well, they've West have evened up the territory stats, so I don't know if they're going to bring them up on the screen. No. But it's good to see a bit more of the game being played down the other end, but now's the time just to hold their nerve as they're in the final 10 of this half and just control it, settle down, work it up through the middle.
I couldn't agree more, Tim.
Oh. You probably could. You could. You'd be a bit more effusive in your praise. But there's Roberts goes for the long ball.
And that's a really long ball. And he's just done it a little bit too much. He needs to come back, shorten up the passes, because that's where West have found some good play.
Yeah, he gives it the full judo chop. I'm more a hearts and minds guy. I thought he could have worked it up through the team.
Is that a book from...
Build those relationships.
Is that a book from Hearts and Minds? No?
I don't know.
Your favourite love novel?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
We'll move on.
No.
Okay. Napier setting up on the halfway again.
I'm not a love novel guy. I read war books, to be honest. More judo chops. Currently reading about Winston Churchill and D-Day.
Oh, I mean, if I've read a good book, that would be it.
Yeah, well, you're welcome to borrow it when I've finished.
Well, you know what the term borrow means? Long-term have. You never give something away that you don't want, well, you can't imagine yourself not getting back, is what they say. As West, there's a challenge there. Falls to
nice little
Green Clark plays it away to Marlo Jones. Little shimmy.
Jones is back as up comes Brady. Is that Brady?
Brady, yeah. Don't get that one wrong. That was the score of that.
That's the one, yeah.
Unbelievable goal, and I called him Mackenzie, and I'm pretty sure on the highlights reel through the week, they had goals of the week, and it was my voice calling Mackenzie
and
it wasn't. It was Brady.
Well, Mackenzie and Brady have been working well up in this.
They look similar.
Yeah, and they swap sides quite a lot, so I think it's understandable.
And my eyes can't see that far. It was down the far end. It's a long way, and the the video wasn't picking anything up. Oh, there's a little clip there. A little bit of niggle as we close into half time.
And that was Mackenzie.
That was
Asked
Mackenzie.
The question of the TJ. Linesman.
So, what have we got here? We've got Roberts pulling his shirt over his head. He scored. No, it's just a free kick. Coming up at half time, though, we've got Mr. James Prosser having a chat with former All-White and coach of Western Suburbs and coach
I know who that'll be.
Of the junior All-Whites, Mr. Stu Jacobs. So tune in for that. I do believe they're coming in hot from Cincinnati, And yeah, bear with us. And at the same time, I'm closing in on just really talking about other stuff other than football. What we're seeing is we've got a watch party tomorrow, and that's for the All Whites versus England. Down here in Endeavour, 8 a.m. Come in early, you'll get your hot toddy. Nice, I think there's sausages. I think there's the cafe open. So come in and, yeah, watch it with a whole lot of other people. Not a good result during the week.
A bit of chance to turn it around this weekend?
They do, but 4-0 against Haiti, and then now they're playing England.
Yeah.
As we see Napier on the edge of the box, playing it around nicely. Passing it. No one's there, and that's a hell of a goal.
You could see it coming. What
a goal. In the South American area, you would go goal. That is a hell of a finish. That was just too easy from Napier. What did you see there, Tim? Walk us through that.
Well, came in up the right-hand side with the cross from, wasn't there, number 4? And we were all looking at Bernard, but it skipped past them. They cut it out, picked up number 3, who came in with the...
technically.
They reversed Roberts, so he was looking to cover over to the right, reverses it back to his left.
And that's Jacob Jefferson with a finish for the ages.
And it was a great finish to the goal. I'm not sure about a celebration on the sideline, but it was a great goal. You've got to credit him with that.
No, technically that was a superb finish. West, though, you've got to look at yourselves, boys, because it's been a number of times you haven't cleared when you've had the chance to, and that's just what happens. And you're going to give a team like Napier the ability to score another goal just before half-time, which is an absolute coach killer. That's what you're inviting. So
3 minutes to run, just a chance to see if they can squeeze something magical out before half-time, and
absolutely
just even it up as they head into the sheds for an orange and a water.
An orange, the old oranges. As we see Ali just thinking about where he's going to play. Roberts directing him. He's very far forward as Roberts.
He seems to like to get out of the box, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Ali and Wiggs work it around, and now it's exploring up on the right. It's always the better side to be on.
As they cut it back. Oh, Marlo Jones had the chance.
He knows he did as well.
Hands to the head.
Yeah.
A chance to
that was the bit of magic we were looking for, isn't it? That was the bit that was going to just bring us into a piece.
Yeah. But no bueno, as they say. Marlo Jones had the option. As Toning, the City Rovers keeper, goes to set up. He won't be in a hurry to kick this long, but he'll look to do a really big kick as opposed to a really small kick to get him further up the field. Yamamoto with a bicky tin. Sees it to Campbell. Campbell off to Bernard.
Yes.
Thank you. Again to that right side of the Napier, crossing it in. He needed to do better there. He was looking to bring it back into that penalty spot, but again, no chance. As we go McKenzie.
Oh, looking up through the middle, you'll be happy
with that. There's Green. Now that should be. They've played on.
Left, looks to bring it in, working his way around. There's the opportunity. Oh,
and he gets it again.
His foot.
Hang on, that's a free kick. Good challenge. Yamamoto, busy, hasn't he? He's been really busy in the first half.
It's been good to see, actually. He's really fired up in the last half hour.
And the Napier player who got caught there by Yamamoto is still kneeling down. He's still feeling the effect. Now, the referee has to go back to that challenge.
This is the initial one, not the last one from Yamamoto, but the previous one.
That was the challenge on Green.
Yes.
He was collected as he'd passed the ball. Now, the referee hasn't gone back to him. Is he going to have a word? No.
Well, he doesn't. I thought he'd pulled a card out, but...
he's not going to give it to Roberts, is he? No? Drop ball. So what do you think of the first half so far, Tim? Napier 2-1 ahead of West.
Well, look, Napier have looked strong. I can see why they're second on the table. They've looked slightly ahead of West, to be fair, but there have been some magical moments, and I think, there was every option for us to go in with the scores equal. Coach, I have a few words to say at half-time. The opportunities are there. The game's not out of our hands, and it'll be an exciting second half.
Absolutely. As we just see Napier really running down the clock there. Green, I think Green needs to get on the ball more. Need to bring him into the cars. Done really badly there. He's had a heavy touch, taking him into contact with Napier. There's a bit of argy-bargy creeping into the game here. That's not what we want to see. Niggly.
Time for a few minutes in the sheds just to cool off and
time for a
reset.
Powerade drinks break.
There we go.
I don't think we're sponsored by Powerade, but
no,
we could be after that plug.
well, let's see what the team come up with.
Yeah,
I'm sure they can.
Let's put it out there.
Something.
So we've got who have we got? Callum Cook.
We're on the umpire's time now.
Callum Cook standing over the ball for Napier. They need to keep this one out. They can't go into the half 2 down. Be absolutely devastating if they get another goal here. Maybe across the ball and Roberts clears the 2-fister.
Yes, and a nice work from Brady to send it into touch. We've still got a little bit of time, it looks like.
We've got a player down. Referee asking for the medical staff.
Is that Wiggs? I can't quite. Oh, no, it's not Wiggs. Who's
it's not
that?
Wiggs. It might be, as we see the
replay.
Happened. Crosses the ball in. Oh, it's friendly
it's a
fire.
Head knock.
And it's green.
A head knock. It is green.
Oh,
no, that's terrible.
Not greeny.
Oh, that's a real shame to see.
After his new haircut, he's looking Bosch.
Robert seems to be okay, which is the good news of that collision. But Green is probably lucky that it's half time. He'll get a bit of time just to
shake it off, as they say.
Well, that's what Tay would say.
Tay? Oh, okay.
Shake it off.
I mean, pop culture's not my thing.
I've got 3 daughters, man. I can't avoid it.
3 daughters.
Oh yeah.
Jeepers, you're going to be busy in a few years, keeping the boys away.
Judo chops and more shotgun, I tell you.
Yeah, more shotgun. Lucky this only goes out to 500 people.
Not anymore, it doesn't.
Not anymore.
You wait till we tell some more helicopter stories in the second half.
Helicopter, yeah. Now, as I say, your helicopter stories are probably different to mine.
We can only hope.
I've done an aviation course on a simulator once.
Okay.
Yeah, and I crashed the helicopter.
That's not what we're looking for.
No, exactly. Surely into ref's time here. Looking to close this out. Napier looking to get another one. That's a spinning ball. Oh, there's a potential for a handball there. But referee sees no need to call the whistle. Napier happy to play it around.
Yes, and Green is
looking for another long cross diagonal from Napier. That's been a real ploy of theirs in the first half.
Yeah, they've changed direction quite a bit and obviously set up that second goal beautifully. And that might be half-time, I think.
And that's the referee calling the first half to an end as we see Napier City Rovers 2 and Western Suburbs 1. As we said, we've got James Prosser coming in from half-time show to chat with former All-White Stu Jacobs. And that's where we'll leave it. We'll pick it back up after the half-time.
Hello, everyone. Hope you're enjoying the Western Suburbs versus Miramar Rangers Central League clash. Sure, it's going well for Western Suburbs right now, but this is just wanted to update everyone. This is going to be our episode 1 of the process, and myself. This is James Prosser, and I've got Stu Jacobs here as my first guest. So just want to ask Stu a few questions here, and I'll just start with Stu. Thank you. Welcome. Great to see you.
Thank you, boss.
Great to see you.
Nice.
And just a good conversation. Throw a couple questions at you and answer however you like, and we'll be as flexible as we want to be. So just I guess we'll kind of start with today. Fun, exactly. Today, like what's your current role today, kind of at Olay, and how that kind of bleeds into Western Suburbs Club.
Yep. so I've gone a full circle, really. I started the coaching journey at Olay, so back there, which is really nice. I guess my role is lead of transition phase. So, when you think about the U17s, U19s, so kind of working across that space, and then kind of head up the Cap Prem side for Western Suburbs in the Capital Premier League. Yeah, so it's great. It's thoroughly enjoyable being back. I think Olay's gone through a bit of a restructure, so the academy's going great, and just trying to put a bit of time on the performance phase as well. So that's going to be a work in progress, I think, over the next couple of years.
Excellent. So you're looking at, after a lot of youth development, and then transition between kind of youth development and the senior football with Olay and West at the moment.
Yeah, that's it. I guess a lot of our players are sort of 08s, 09s, 16, 17, 18, transitioning into that P1 space, or the first team space. Lots of exciting stuff for them coming up this year. As you will know, the 17s go to Western Springs in December. So they're currently playing in the CDL League under 17s, doing well in that league. They're strong this year. They're quite a strong side. So that's their goal at the end of the year, is to get to Western Springs, and then the under 19s are going to Sydney in November. So a little bit of a sister partnership with Blacktown. So heading across there with a squad of 20 in November. So that's an opportunity for our U19s a little bit of a goal for them too, because we can't get into Napier at the moment. So whilst we can't do that, we can certainly take the boys over to Sydney and have a good look over there and play some games.
Oh wow, that's exciting.
So exciting. Yeah, it is.
Very much so. Is that would that be against local Sydney clubs, or is that clubs nation, countrywide, or is that
no? So local Sydney, so Blacktown. Yeah, Blacktown. Yep. They've always been very strong in the NPL.
Yep.
NPL 1. So Blacktown, I think another local club, and then maybe we're going to go into Western Sydney Academy and play. I think there's Cam's taken the 14s across as well, Cam McKenzie. So we'll play in the Western Sydney Academy. They'll play their 14s. I guess we'll play something like their 18s or their, under 19s as well. So 3 games in maybe 5 days, 6 days.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, it's cool.
Great.
Really cool.
Excellent. So that's kind of just a little bit about today and what you're doing today with the academy and with West's, with the club. Let's backtrack a bit and go back to, give us, I want some background on yourself, who you are, where you grew up, what schools you attended, where club football started, just how it all began.
Yeah, absolutely. So I kind of fell in love with football at 5. I was living in Palmerston North at the time. I joined a club called Takaro, which was quite strong at the time. And my early years were shaped by a couple of English couple, John and Karen Cotton, Kerry Cottons, who's a good friend of mine. And they shaped me for the first probably 3 or 4 years of my football career, 5 to maybe 9. And they lived across the road from Takaro Park. We used to play, so we'd meet in their garage, and we'd have a team talk, and then we'd run across the road and play the game. We'd run back into the garage at halftime, have oranges, run back out. So that kind of gave me like a real appetite for the game at a really young age. So I attended Palmerston North Boys High School, who's always been notoriously quite strong. So I kind of played first 11 from maybe the 4th form, which is, I don't know what's 4th form nowadays, year 8, something like that, year 8, year 9. And then as I travelled through Boys High, I really then wanted to be a professional footballer. That was my destination, I guess.
Would you have been playing club in addition to the schools when you were coming up, or was it just the schools ball at that time?
So it was a funny one, Pross. Like the schools are very much like they are now. You must play for the school.
Yeah.
So I did that. But then I kind of I went overseas. Kind of as a 16-year-old, came back, and then I wanted to play senior football. So I played for a club called Kiwi United. They were playing in the Central League at the time. Palmerston North team. So I was just going back through the record. So I was 14 when I played for them in the Central League. And then I moved into I played for the national under 19s 2 series, and then on the back of that I got the likes of Miramar, Gisborne City, Nelson Suburbs, Napier City Rovers coming after me.
So would they have scouted those Kiwi United games, or how would they have seen you? Would it have been word of mouth at that time? Obviously, No internet, no
Yeah.
text messaging. Would they've been
No.
scouting? Would they have had word of mouth of people knowing and hey, we've got a boy that you probably need to look at and there's
Possibly,
another
yeah.
level and there's another level for him.
Yeah. So they were all National League teams.
Uh-huh.
So I recall I got handwritten letters from the head coaches.
Okay.
Kevin Phelan was head coach
Wow.
at the time at Gisborne City.
Very cool.
So I decided on coming down to Miramar because I guess it was more local for me. I really enjoyed when I met Dave Farrington. Obviously, Dave Farrington Field is park is named after Dave. He just felt like a real father figure to me. Came down to Miramar.
Big city, Wellington.
Yeah, yeah, and they had a great chairman by the name of Ian Wells, and he ran Wellington newspaper at the time. So whenever players came to play for Miramar, he would get them a job at that Wellington newspaper. So it all kind of came together nicely for me.
Brilliant, excellent. Okay, so that was school that kind of blended into club ball, and obviously Miramar Rangers would have been a powerhouse at that time. They were winning national leagues, they were winning local club competitions, they were winning Chatham Cups, they were top of the heap in terms of what club football could have been, not only in Wellington, but I would assume in New Zealand as well.
Very strong, very strong. But then they came in with the kind of Super League cross, which was similar to what it's going to be with the National League here. So the top 4 teams, Auckland, top 4 in Wellington, and the top 2 in the South Island went into like a national league. And I think at the time Miramar missed out on that, so I had to, and I was kind of in the All Whites framework with Bobby Clark, and to retain kind of that opportunity, I had to play National League. So then I moved to Wellington Olympic to the Greeks.
Okay, so now, okay, you've had success at Miramar, big club, big stages, success. Is that what the All Whites would have seen you? Bobby would have seen you. Some of the scouts would have seen you. They knew of Miramar. They knew that Miramar had up and coming developmental players that would have been good for their program. So again, being scouted for the next level from Bobby and his staff at that time. Yeah,
correct. And I guess Bobby had, local coaches, based in New Zealand coaches working beside Bobby, so they probably had a better idea of who was out there and who was playing. So
and probably would have blanketed like the Auckland landscape, would have blanketed the Wellington landscape, would have blanketed the South Island Christchurch, and would have known the best players in and around those areas for their age group teams. Okay.
So then Bobby picked a squad, and then we travelled New Zealand wide. So we played a Northern Region team, Central Region team, and a South Island team.
As the All Whites.
As the All Whites.
Oh wow.
Just so Bobby could then see nationwide what was not only within his squad, but what was out there.
Imagine Chris Wood and Libby Kache and Ryan Thomas, rolling them out against
amazing.
Auckland United right now. Imagine
amazing. That. We had some, we had some really strong players. Simon Elliott was in that group. Michael McGarry was in that group. So it was quite an interesting way that Bobby did it. But
Simon would have been how old? 18?
Very young.
Interesting.
Yeah. So that was him before going to Stanford.
Very good.
Yeah. And then from that, we had probably 3 or 4 really positive years in the national team. Went through Asia, went through South America. So again, that was kind of, I always wanted to be a professional footballer. I never quite got there with Liverpool, was where I wanted to go and play. But then, playing for your country is, as any footballer will tell you, is the next best.
How many caps?
I think maybe 16 or 17. But I probably played maybe 33 games for the national team. Amazing. But 16 caps. So yeah, I mean, that was kind of the finale for me. And then that kind of led into, I ended up going back to Miramar. And that's where my coaching journey started, is probably in 1998, 1999. I spent a couple of years playing and coaching initially.
Give me backtrack a little bit to the All Whites. So you played 60. So you had about 16 caps for the All Whites, about 33 games for the club and for the team, and then a couple international tours. You mentioned a few tours across Asia, across Europe, across South America.
Yeah.
I would assume there were scouts at those games that would have been watching those games that potentially could have been looking at players for clubs.
Yeah, don't know. It was never visible.
Okay.
So I don't know whether that was happening at the time, but it was an enjoyable group.
But I've still got some juice in my tank, so I'm going to come back to New Zealand, and I'm playing for Miramar for a few more years before I'm going to hang the boots up before I'm done playing.
So they had a summer national league then, Pros. So Miramar had, I think Miramar had a team in it, and Hutt Valley had a team in it. So if you can consider all of the best players in Wellington came to Miramar to play in the National League in the summer, then they dispersed back to their clubs in the winter to play for their clubs in the Central League. So at that moment in time, Miramar lost all these players, so they didn't have a team. So that's when they asked me, would I play and coach? And Nick Mills at the time was a publican in the city. He owned a couple of bars. He came on board as a sponsor, and he said, "Stu, if you take the Miramar team, I'll come in behind you with whatever funding you need." So I kind of hobbled a team together. I think I was flying 3 boys up from Nelson every Saturday. I pulled retired international players back into the, so we kind of got through. And then I got to kind of 2000 to 99, and I just felt that I needed to put more time into my coaching, because I'd realised then that, yep, I kind of like this gig. You know, I'd like to be a coach. And then we got back into the National League just by sheer chance, really, just by the fact that we I think we had to be in the top 7 in the Central League to get in the National League, and we ended up on the 7th spot. That got Miramar back into the National League, and away we went.
Okay, I want to talk a little bit more about how you started your coaching journey, as that gets a little bit more into detail about the detail of how things started there. I'm going to end right now in terms of, this will be the finish of our part 1, and then you can watch part 2 during the women's Western Suburbs. They play at Endeavour Park on this Sunday. I believe it's a 12 p.m. kickoff.
1:15.
Sorry, it's a 1:15 kickoff for the women at Endeavour Park on Sunday. You can see part 2 of his talk with Stu Jacobs at halftime of the women's game. But Stu, thank you very much for this, and I'm going to come back for part 2. So hang on. Thank you very much.
Yes, welcome back now to Endeavour Park, where we see Napier City Rovers coming out in the second stanza against Western Suburbs, leading 2-1. And Tim, what would you say about that first half? What are your thoughts going into the second? What do West need to do, and what do Napier need to continue doing?
Well, based on my extensive expertise, look, I say West just got to come out. They've had a chance to reset. They're looking energised as they come out, and if they can just hold their nerve, calm their minds, stick to the structure that's worked for them well, taking it up through the middle, give them, then the opportunities are definitely there. They've just got to execute them at the other end.
Absolutely. We're seeing particularly Marlo Jones with a couple of good cut-in efforts that have one scored, and he's gotten very close and a couple of other times. As kickoff, Green plays it out to Tariq and back to Ali. So yeah, we're gonna hopefully see a little bit more through that middle period. Yamamoto and Green get more involved.
Good to see him back on the pitch after that head injury.
Green, yeah, absolutely. He took a bit of a knock, as we see West going down the left hand flank. There's a bit of argy-bargy. Marlo Jones filthy with the referee. He didn't get something there. And there's a push in the back of Green, but nothing given. Referees, a little bit cautious. I say get him on the whistle. Blow the whistle.
I hear Carr's got one in his pocket. He might just pull out if it's quiet halfway through.
Well, he needs to, because Carr's been a bit quiet.
Yeah, there he is.
There he is.
Maybe he's come out energised.
He is. But I think that's what we need from West. We need to show good intent starting the second half. I don't think the intent was there. And by intent, I mean, what way does West want to play, and how do they want to affect the game? And if that's winning 50-50s, if that's winning 70-30s, they need to make their intent felt in the first 10 minutes. As Carr takes it to the byline, he cuts around. Nice run there, but Toning, the keeper for Napier, just able to gobble that up.
Yeah, but it's good to see Carr fired up. He's come out energetic. He's been involved in really early as Bernard for Napier, working early here. Look at him, there he goes, passing back, and it's up the left side. But yeah, I'm pleased to see Carr really injecting himself into it, eh?
Mm-hmm. As there's a bit of tussle in that midfield. Oh, it's a tackle. It's a proper rugby tackle. And Green, he's showing his intent.
I respect that. Now, Churchy, you spent a bit of time playing some high-level football. What will be going through their minds as they come out after half-time?
Well, a number of things. One's what the coach has to say. I think from the coach's perspective, you don't want to get too frazzled. You don't want to get too, put off by the scoreline, because it was an unfortunate lack of concentration that led to that second goal from Napier. So I think they just need to continue what they were doing, but go through the middle more. Use Green, use Yamamoto, really dictate play, as we see Napier cross that ball in from a free kick. Goes out, cleared by Ali. Napier just picking up the ball inside West half. Little dink over, but Wiggs there. Nice little cut back from Green. That's better. See, when they're coming through the middle, they're showing a little bit better passage of play. Yamamoto draws wide. Plays it to Marlo Jones. Yamamoto one-on-one in the 18-yard box. This is good intent shown by Wes. Marlo Jones, little chip. Falcon. Straight Falcon by Tara.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know what hit him, but it was a ball. Now, while we're setting up for this this corner here, we've got another huge game in respect to the Central League today. We've got Miramar taking on Olympic, and huge clash. Olympic already in, so there might be a bit of Uzo and Suvlaki on the terraces in there at in Wakefield. Mr. Olympic himself, Maki Halakias. Intent from Wes, and that is a hell of a corner, but what sort of happened there? It just sort of hit him on the knee, and nothing happened from Wiggs.
Yeah, it was hard to see from here. I thought the goalie almost took it over the line, but maybe it was just his body over the line, not the ball.
Some might say, my mind telling me no, but my body saying yes. Song from the 90s. It was a good song too. I don't remember exactly how it went.
You can sing it if you like.
Wow.
Folks at home would love to.
You mean the two people at home? No, as we see Tarek bringing up, playing Green. See, Green's getting a lot more of the ball now, which is good. They need some width though, Wes. Yamamoto not out there.
Yeah, any player changes at half-time? Doesn't look like it.
No, we haven't seen any yet. I think we've had a good battle, what you would expect from 2 versus 4. And so I don't think the coaches are wanting to upset the apple cart too much just yet. I'm not saying it won't happen, but just at the moment they're seeing a lot of
Ollie to Jones. Jones almost looks like he's dropped back a little bit.
Saw what he was trying to do there.
We've seen Brady a bit further forward than Jones, which is a bit of reversal from the first half, is it?
Absolutely. But they intertwine each other, those two. They interchange. Wiggs with the clearance. You've always got that threat from Napier, that quick, fast-moving pace of play that West have to watch out for, because it can catch them on the break.
Greeny sandwich, yeah, Ryan sandwich.
And that's what West have to watch while they're down 2-1. They don't want to create those gaps and those spaces for Napier to exploit easily. So you see the long ball thrown in
there's
again.
Options. It's cleared out. One gap that has opened up is the balcony in front of us, but we've had a good cluster of gentlemen here with their panhead on the terrace come to watch the game with a slight bird's eye view, and it's
like they're down the boozer, isn't it? Come on down, boys. Bring the kids. We've got a great day down here at Endeavour. Bouncy Castle, sausage sizzle.
Kids were all getting hot chips and lemonades at half time.
Yeah, I've just been told we don't have a bouncy castle or a sausage sizzle.
There was hot chips and some Dan Rosewarne lemonade. So
some Dan Wan, what?
Dan Rosewarne. Here's the MP that.
Okay.
Famously said when he lost at the election, he said it's like going from champagne to lemonade.
Passion pop.
So
Roberts.
Just for the niche fans, drop that one in.
The niche, I like it. That's a great touch there. Great ball through.
Here we go. Oh.
Carr, but Toning is he's awake to the threat there, and he needed to be, because that was a great pass, great threaded ball through. Maybe that's what they're going to do a little bit more of. Go directly through that middle. Roberts fires it forward.
I don't know what they gave Carr at half time, but I'd like a glass of it. He's come out firing on all cylinders, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's fired up. He's fired up, the American. No more, says the referee. Don't know what for. Maybe he put too much salt on his chips. I don't know, but that was a non-negotiable from the referee there. As Toning goes, get out of it. I'll take it. Further forward. Little Bicky to a bigger Bicky. That's a huge Bicky-ton. Bit of head tennis. Carr goes in aggressively. Referee, and he says, you have committed a foul. We will take a free kick.
On that.
Yeah, I don't think there was much in that. It was just there was one player coming in a little bit harder than the other. Nothing too malice or malicious there. So we're 7-8 minutes in. What have you seen so far, Tim, that changes from the first half?
Yeah, look, I've mentioned a couple of times, but Carr's energy has been great to see. A little bit more balanced. The Napier City Rovers had that one big moment of attack, but it's been a bit more back and forward. I think it's a bit early to tell how the second half's going to unfold, but as Bernard gets in, but Roberts is going to clear that one out. Look for the quick throw. Well, look, he's looking to keep it with his midfield players. That was Brady, I think, that he passed it to. But that's good to see. Not just hoofing it down the other end, hanging on to the ball, and that's opening up a few options there. Was that Brady again?
A little bit too tippy-tappy there for me. You need to win those challenges. That's the intent I talk about. When you're 2-1 down, you need to be making those yours. You can't put out a lazy foot and hope for a win in the tackle. Because that sets the tone for the rest of the boys. As we see Napier hoof it forward, big kick, and Tarek and Ali have come across, leaving unattended. Goes out to Bernard. Bernard's looking. Is it Bernard? No, it's not. But Bernard.
No, he's running right in front of the goal.
Bernard celebrating as if he had scored, and he thought he did, but Roberts cleared it off the line. Some save. And as Napier come back, it's a bob, and he's offside. Didn't make it back. Was thinking about Home Depot.
Yes.
The big purchase the next day. Frank the Tank wasn't having any of it.
No, Roberts and Greeny doing a good job in defence that time.
So Ali picks the ball up. Green
has got his arm bandaged after the last.
You reckon he's got the Michael Jackson glove on?
Well, I'm not sure. I'm hoping he won't need his hands too much.
No. Not for it. No. That was Shamon.
Yeah, that's good.
As Harrison looking to further advance the West attack. Yamamoto with a hell of a ball.
With a pass to Carr. No,
that is he's waved that away. That looked to be a challenge that deserved a free kick. As Green picks the ball up, fires it out to.
Just not quite controlling it, but there's Brady.
There's Brady taking it down. We need a bit of control. Get the ball down, he says. And it falls to Brady. Napier just leaving a couple of bloody loose legs in there. And the referee's happy to just allow that to happen.
Well, they say loose lips sink ships and loose legs.
No. Abort.
I don't know what they do.
Let's abort. Anyway, we picked the game up. West advancing. Better from this. Up to
On
Brady.
wide is that
He's got a bit too much whip on that. Needed that ball to fall into the channel, as they call it. I'm not a big channel enthusiast. I'd rather it on the ground than in the air. It's better for a player to control rather than bouncing, bobbling up around the knee. Ooh, Ali's pulled Bernard back, but Bernard shrugs him off and says, no, son. It's a great ball from...
yes, but it'll just go wide of the corner. A little wide of the mark.
57 minutes gone. The Bickyton from Napier should have done better. Bernard's done really well. Shrugged off the would-be tackler.
Yes.
Whipped in a hell of a ball, but the attacker has... I think that may have been Campbell, the 4-goal wonder from last week. He's just... he's let it hit the Bicky. When I say Bicky, the forehead, and he's done nothing with it.
Roberts just taking a minute. A couple of changes on the field now.
Couple of changes.
For West.
We'll see who we've got coming on.
New energy is...
Come on. Tariq, 10% more from everyone. Come on.
West just work it up. Looking at the centre field. Bringing it up. Taking their time. Roberts now moves it forward. Might be.
Yeah.
And here we
Bruno
go.
Penny plays it forward to Ito. That's the new player. Looks to cut it in. Just a half pass shot there with the left. Good energy so far from the substitutes. They're the two guys that have just come on. That's Bruno and Ito. Now Napier up, humping the ball forward. Long ball specialists. Sort of switched roles from the first half, where West were doing a lot of that and Napier were playing the ball around through the midfield. And I believe that's why they were in the sheds at 2-1. Napier with a long throw. Looking at Ito. It's been pushed off. Holds onto the ball well, though.
Well done. Again. Well done, Ali. Come
Needs to do better there.
Ryan Harrison will come up and take that.
Bit of a lull in the game, isn't there, Tim? There's just a little bit of a...
Yeah, maybe not a bad time for those two sub players to come on, because they're certainly, when they get in the ball, they're injecting a lot of energy. Here we see another great example. There's Jones.
It's Marlo Jones, eh? He's been busy. He's been busy today.
No, he's not happy with that, and he's going to get a yellow card for his troubles.
Wasn't happy there.
He's sporting a wee moustache.
I think he's got the Dirty Sanchez going.
Yeah, I respect him even more for that. There will be a little bit of air resistance associated with it, so he'll need to be careful now that he's running into the breeze.
Yeah, at least get some earwax on that. Slick it up.
Yeah, with the old wingtip vortices, if I can throw in an aviation term. But he's straight back into the action. No. Oh, that's just a bit of a hoof. As it comes back down for the Napier goalkeeper to spend a bit of time with. But that'll be Carr just forcing him to do something. That's good to see.
Yeah. Bit of energy around. West just looking to get the ball out. There he is.
He's everywhere.
He's in amongst everything.
Yeah, it's busier than a long day at Speaker City.
I was going to go somewhere else with that.
Oh, and again, Carr. See, I'm just loving the energy he's bringing up the front. He's not giving the Napier team time to play it on their terms. Just bringing it to them. And eventually that'll force a mistake.
Absolutely, and look what happens.
As Greeny runs it up.
That is a yellow card.
That's got to be.
It's a yellow card.
Vindication for Green.
He's been busy. As we see the replay, Green burst forward, and there's no way he was going to get that, and he just took a good foul, if I'm being honest, because who knows what would have happened if he'd bypassed him. Green looking very busy in the second half, and that's good for Wes. Yamamoto, Green, Ito, they all need to be busy.
Right, free kick now.
Here he is. Marlo Jones. Hitches the shorts a bit. He goes straight into the goal.
He's
the ball. Little shimmy.
He's got Cam McKenzie now coming in from the side, and it's just above the crossbar.
Now, that may be worth another look there, because that challenge came after the attempted cross by McKenzie. Referee's not really been pulling up a lot of these fouls from Napier today. There's a couple of loose elbows, legs, pushes.
Might run out of time for the replay, but it'll be interesting to see. It's good pressure though. Just good to see Western Suburbs on the offence, on the attack, taking it to the enemy, penetrating the jungle. The judo chop at the ready if you were listening in the first innings.
Yeah, big judo chop enthusiast.
Churchy, not just judo that you were proficient at, you played some representative football age group for New Zealand?
I was lucky enough to don the Silver Fern.
That's pretty cool, man. Tell us about that.
When was that? That was through under 16, under 20 secondary schools. Able to tour the world. We've got a couple of good stories, to be honest. But
what's the pinnacle of your time with the Fern on your chest?
Probably the national anthem.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you go. You're able to wear the shirts. You're able to put the shirts on the walls and stuff. But what really hit home to me was when you were singing the national anthem, and that was a special time as we see the ball crossed in by Napier. Yeah, it was a good time, and you know, later on, just playing the game with good people as well. You know, you start to see life for what it is, and yeah, you go through what you've got, and you realise that it can be gone in an injury. So you've got to really and the ball and that goes in. And Napier have gone 2 goals clear, and it's Bernard. He's got a super slick knee on that or something. I don't even know. He didn't even know what it was about.
It looked really soft, but let's see when we get the replay in a minute. Let's have a look at exactly what happened. West's looking a little disappointed with that one, and understandably so.
Yeah, that's 2. As the ball comes in, Bernard just flicks out in a hope, really. It was a hopeful flick.
Yeah.
And West again have conceded a sloppy goal from a set piece. Not clearing the ball. And that's what happens when you're playing against the second place team. They're in a bit of a battle now.
Yeah, they'll be disappointed. They'll be feeling a bit unlucky. It was a lucky touch from Bernard, but as you say, maybe they'll have a look at the defence later and see what might have been.
Yeah, absolutely, Tim, because you've got 2 goals that are just basically come about by not clearing. And as much possession or as much slick football West want to say they're playing, the score is 3-1 to Napier. And at the moment, Napier are going to love that trip going back up the line. And I've done that many a time playing football, and one of the best things was being able to have a couple of brown fizzies on the way home with the boys, and what's even better is when you win.
Yes, it'll make that 4-hour journey slightly more bearable for the team, as will the great new expressways that the National Government built.
There we go. We're
1-0.
66. We're 66 minutes in, and it's the first time we've had a direct.
No, sorry.
But that was awesome. We took it to the 66. The question is, how many more now from this point on? But as we see the game come back into, West have to be very wary here that they don't concede another one, because at that point, the game is well and truly over.
Yeah, I can feel another goal coming for West, though. They're definitely going to have at least 2 on the board at the end. I'd stake another can of Coke Zero on it for you.
Bet. All right. Well, they can't. I guess what they can't do is stop doing what they were doing when they came out after the halftime break, because that was actually going well for them. As Brady looks for that ball, it's a really awkward height when a ball comes bouncing at you like that, and Carr's received a few of them in the second half. I like the intent there, but can we get a better service into him? He's doing a lot of running, and by the time he gets the ball down, he's got a player right up his, or on his back, I should say. I wasn't going to continue with that line of.
That was a nice transition.
As Riley Jones presses forward, that's a great ball in. Tariq, and he scored a goal.
As I told you it was going to come, and there it is. Superb job. Was that Cam McKenzie?
That was Ito, the substitute.
Oh, it was too.
And now, as we look at the replay.
Great ball from
Marlo Jones, and Ito just slides it near post. Keeper, no chance. And one might say the game is back on.
It is. So is that can of Coke that I've just won. I knew it.
Well, let's call you the Oracle, because how did you pick that?
No, you can just feel it sometimes in the game.
You can, absolutely. Now the question is, can West find another goal? Can they find 2 and keep Napier where they are? Because they need to do that. They don't want to slip further behind Napier with the points and the seriousness of National League. As Bernard bounces up to himself, brings it down.
Good take.
Referee
He's fighting for the position.
calls them back.
Stop using that whistle, hey!
Yeah, the referee's getting involved here, and it's sort of like a tussle. It's a fair game. It's a 50-50 challenge, and he seems to be favouring Napier a little bit. I'm not going to call bias to the blue team.
Well, that's probably wise of you, though, if you had to, in general terms, support a team. Blue's a good option, but today it's all about Western Suburbs, who got a little battle on their hands, 3-2 down, 20 minutes to run,
Clear
but
ball.
every opportunity.
Diagonal ball over to Marley Jones, 1-on-1. He's very good, this young fella.
Very good, and he brings it back in. He
Cuts
set up
it
the
in.
last goal doing exactly this. No, he won't get it.
Absolutely. There's something going on in the water for that referee, because that's a clear foul, but he's not given it. West take the ball up again. Crosses the ball into Carr, and it's a goal! And it's a goal, a third goal to Carr. What a passage of play that was.
No, he's deserved it, Carr. He's come out firing in the second half, came out the very first minute. He's had all the energy. He's been right up there. He's been in the goalkeeper's face. He's been bringing the attack to them, and now he gets to finish off after a beautiful cross.
From McKenzie, and that was a McKenzie cross, and that was a far post thriller. And Brady, Western Suburbs, 2 quick goals, and we're back at level peggings. It's 71 minutes gone.
Momentum. See, this is a momentum shift, right?
And the referee doesn't like what's being said. He's shown a yellow card to someone from the West on the touchline, and I can't blame the West coaching team, because the referee is allowing a lot to go against West and in favour of Napier. And so momentum's huge in sport, and what are you noticing now? This momentum.
Look at that. Even just in that little Cam McKenzie, just really aggressively hunting down the ball there in that last one. But, you know, the momentum shifted 2 in a row, 2 on the trot, pretty quick. And simple mistake? No. From the goalkeeper?
The keeper let that ball leave his hands as to kick it, and Marlo Jones was in the way. Keeper has to do better than that. Bernard just taking a good, but dispossessed by Green. Green's really come into the game here. Finally, West get one. Green wants it off.
Oh, maybe a little too quick, and they've thrown it away there.
They have. These are the momentum killers. They've just got to keep making good decisions, especially in the middle of that park. Putting some pressure on. McKenzie with that delightful
again, just
cross.
hunting him down.
Referee decides that one after 5 of them is enough. And Napier are looking to make a substitution.
Aston, go the other
We are
side.
higher, watch out,
Left-hand side.
Watch out, yeah.
And 2 are coming off.
Yes, piss off. Churchy gives on. If you're familiar with your 1990s 12th man quotes.
So Caleb Hunt and Ross Willocks on for Napier, and hoping that they are going to bring something to the table. Big centre back come midfielder, I think, the number 8, Ross Willocks. As West look to take a free kick, dangerous ball in, cleared well, and it was obviously a standing foot. Tried to use a standing foot there. Could have been dangerous had he connected right.
Yeah, just good to see the pressure on this end of the field, and Napier just looking a little more uncertain. They've lost a bit of their structure, I'm going to suggest.
Good observation, Tim, and they have. I think they've been rattled a little bit here. They were coaxing with a nice, easy tap-in, and West just haven't, as I said, they can't go away from how they started in the second half, because it was working as Ito finds the ball.
Ito's a little magnet, isn't he?
He's brought some energy to the team since he's been on. There's Yamamoto.
Jones.
Passes to Jones. Tarek, sorry. Tarek pushes forward, harassing. There's a bit of harassment out there from the West boys now, which is a good harassment.
Good hustle.
Good hustle, I should say. Yeah, we don't want that stalker sort of mentality to come in, and that was a bill passed just recently, wasn't it?
Geez, you're on everything. Yeah, it's now illegal. It's amazing to think that things like that hadn't been dealt with before, but one of many things that
Absolutely. I used to get stalked all the time, believe it or not, Tim.
Well, I believe it when you be walking home with your white jersey over your chest after a hard day out representing the country, and be hard not to want to follow that. This time it's Roberts in the defence, but he's safer than Nicola Willis is with the budget, and he's going to just send it up the right-hand side. Oh, the cross to Jones. Jones with a bit of space.
Jones, what's he going to conjure up here? He's been good. He's getting an overlapping run from Tariq here. Decides no.
Oh.
He can't do that because now your left back's out of position. Has to do something. He has to do something constructively in that position. Either give it to Tariq or make an incisive run that creates opportunity. Otherwise, if Napier got the ball there, there would have been acres of space for him. As it goes to McKenzie. McKenzie round to Ito. That's a great ball. Seeing what he's trying to do there, but Toning's up to the task. And hasn't Ito created a much needed?
There's always something going on around him. I like it. Yeah. He's a busy player. He brings the energy. He's trying to describe him as a magnet because he's just attracting attention, attracting the ball. It seems to be drawn to him. As a maul forms on the ground. Oh, hang on a minute.
There's a bit of argy-bargy here.
Fighting over the ball now. Settle down, team. Cam McKenzie.
Yeah, we don't want to get the ref involved to make a decision here. That'll alter the game. We just want clear heads.
Yes, and well done, Greenie. Is it George Green? Just showing a bit of maturity there, calming a few players down.
Yeah.
Cam McKenzie, of course, also has a moustache, and that will just bring a little bit more intensity to everything he does, I would suggest. So
absolutely,
not surprising to see him in the middle of that.
And the referee's just asking both captains to come over, cool it down. Boys, it's a good game. We're 3-3. We've got a good 20 odd minutes to go, including ref's time.
Leo, calm down.
And we don't
mate,
want
calm down.
a silly,
Fucking hell.
rash decision to alter the game as we look at the replay here. Green's down on the ground and just a bit of push and shove, trying to get the ball. Green's holding on to it like Nicola is the budget.
Let's go, focus,
Keeping
Green.
it safe,
Keeping it safe.
keeping it safe. But, you know, obviously once the tackle is made and you're on the ground, you do have to release until the
Absolutely. Yeah. So a little bit of
ruck is formed.
a little bit of unnecessary play there by Green, but we're off again with Napier. You may have noticed I've even picked up the intensity of the conversation.
I did notice. Well, you've made your way through 2 cans of Coke, and I'm pleased I don't owe you a third.
As yet. Oh, there's a tackle and there's afters.
Yeah.
But he's not having it.
Turning the favour. He's going to...
Oh, there's trouble, and that could have been dangerous.
Jones saw it just a little late coming in.
Terry, he's been pushed out because Marlo Jones is up further forward.
Captain Ali in the mix.
Captain Ali, as always. No, tried to play it out, but no luck.
Come on, Cal, come on. Set up properly.
And I suppose the trouble here for West, because West are, as we watch the referee go over to an injured player, we just got to remember this is a home game for West. West need to get a result. A draw isn't bad, but they want the win, whereas Napier's away from home.
Fellas, come on, no fucking mistake.
Can I just say how good it is to have games like this covered on online, on demand? Kiwi Sports Network doing a great job, and it's great to see our local teams getting the coverage they deserve. You don't have to be playing for New Zealand to get the kind of support that we need. This is great. I was going to say grassroots football, but it's, you know,
absolutely.
It's fantastic to see the community out supporting both at home and online.
Absolutely, and you know what? When you're an avid fan like these little kids you talked about early on, and they see you playing, and you know you go to school and I saw you on the weekend and you're playing, you know, it really gives them a buzz, and I think that's part and parcel in the new age of sport that, you know, Kiwi Sports Network is a big part of that and the like.
Yeah, and you can go back, you can watch your favourite moments, you can go and have a look at what actually happened, critique even the little budding refs out there will be able to go back, critique, see what happened, have their own expert opinions.
I'll be honest with you. Do refs actually do that, or are they a law
Well,
unto
I said the
themselves?
budding refs, you know, the young players might go and have a look at it, and maybe even one or two. I bet Bernard's going to go back and watch a couple of moments, watch that first goal anyway, I don't know.
The little, he's there or thereabouts, and that's what it creates. When you get a player like Bernard, I think his name's Liam, but Bernard, if you get a player like that and he's bustling and he's there or thereabouts, the defenders are more, they've got their attention on the arms, the backing in and all that. They forget about the actual football of it sometimes, and I think that's a lot of the case when the balls come into Bernard. He's just got that little instinctive flick or, you know, around the corners, and I think it's paid off for him today. As we see Tarrant with a
no, it's been turned over.
No, it's been turned over. Talking of Bernard, very strong. See, it just goes his way. That's a great challenge.
Oh, and he's a big unit. You'd feel him landing on top of you, wouldn't you?
That is a challenge and a half. Who was that?
Oh.
Penny with a great challenge. He's one of the substitutes that came on. It's Napier finding a little bit of space on the left-hand side there. Playing it back, cleared nicely. This is where West have to get it out of danger.
Yeah, they've bought some time. They've obviously lost possession, but they've cleared it out of their half of the field and just got a bit of time. But Napier set up to come again.
Yeah, sometimes you just need to clear it out, restructure, set up, and then you can go again. Cross ball, Napier. That's a great ball. Crosses the ball back into, and it hits the post and goes for a goal kick. Roberts nowhere near it, and the only thing stopping another goal was the upright.
Well, there is another goal coming in the last 8.5 minutes. I can tell you that much for free.
The Oracle has spoken.
Yeah.
As Ito plays it into Carr. Carr just getting harassed a little bit there. dispossessed. Good tackle by Napier. They look to assert their authority again.
He's got a little bit of Liam Lawson about him, does Carr?
Yeah.
It's not just the haircut, it's the mannerisms on the field. I
Yeah.
don't know if, obviously Liam Lawson knows a thing or two about a Carr, but I don't know if there's any other long-lost relative in there, but it's good to see another top Kiwi sportsman performing this weekend. Let's hope he goes well in qualifying tonight. Be a little bit better than practice last night.
Yes, absolutely, Tim. You're all over that like a rash.
Oh, just drop in another Kiwi.
No, you've got to. You've got to.
Sportsman at the top of their game. Touched the ball yesterday, which is a little in Monaco.
Did he?
Yeah.
Monaco.
Yeah, just in the practice session. So qualifying tonight is really what the race is all about. It's pretty hard to overtake in Monaco, so you need to get your qualification nailed. So he's got time to reset.
Nice. And I bet he will.
Just like Western are now. As they're on attack again with 7 minutes to roll. 1 goal is all that's needed.
Yeah, West have to be very careful here. They don't, in searching for the winner, open themselves up at the back there.
Green.
As Green looks to push forward. He's been lively in the second half. Get the ball to him and things happen. Sits in a bit deeper than most attacking midfielders, but he can dictate play, which is what West need. And looking at the stats sheet, in the first half, the centre-backs had more of the ball. Now Green, centre midfielders have got it, which is key to why West are now 3-all.
Yeah, Tarek and Jones have been working nicely on the left as well. I've just noticed a few little combinations starting to come out.
Yeah, absolutely. Marlo Jones, he's on the left. He needs to get more in the game, and it's hard when you're on the left and you're out wide. You've got to get that service, but once you get that service, you need to create, and he has done that today. As we see Napier toning, kicking off again. Centre back just lumps it forward to Bernard. Bernard takes it down well and can't find his... Oh. What do you reckon about that, Tim? That was
Jones. I'm not going to say taking a dive. I didn't quite see what led up to it, but...
it was soft, you think?
Well, we'll let the replay speak for itself, but now's the time for the boys just to bring it forward, maybe work up through the middle.
Yeah, absolutely. This is where you need the Ito. He's making a run now. McKenzie. No, that's Bruno.
That's
Ito. He's been pushed off the ball too easy there. He won't be happy with that. Napier finding some space out right, and it's just a bit too long. I don't know where Tarek was there. Referee deems a free kick or offside or some
infraction.
Shape, Kyle, down.
It's quite convenient for Napier because they put the ball out and there was no worry then, but the ball goes out and now they're bringing it back.
Riley, stay. Yeah.
Question marks have to be asked. I've dropped my $5.
Well, then we needed to buy the Coke if this final score is 4-3. I tell you what, and
Napier
here
with
comes
the
the
ball.
cross. It's just going to go over the top.
And that was the substitute, Willocks. The big man, he should have done better with that. He really had to do better than that. And he's lumbering his way back there. He found himself on the edge or in line with the 6 yard. And he just needed to get it on target, and it might have been asking questions that Roberts wasn't able to answer there.
Yes, I was in the Air Force with a guy by the name of Willocks.
Yes.
In fact, 2 of them, and they weren't one to miss an opportunity. In fact, one of them played softball for New Zealand. There's a little sporting connection.
Willocks.
Yeah, Clayton
Willocks. Third base.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to play a bit of softball as well.
Right.
But yes, yeah, he was a good softballer, Willocks.
Yeah, it's very handy with the White Sox. But now it's the gents and the Red Sox we need to come through for one more goal, searching for it in the last 5 minutes.
He's as slippery as ever. He's silky smooth. He's our local MP, Tim. The wordsmith. It was great. Talking of in awe, what a ball. And that's a hell of a ball.
Opportunity.
There's a goal.
Goal!
And that's the winner.
Surely!
And he's
Surely that's the game!
And he's offside. The referee.
No.
How's he offside? He came from behind the player.
This is outrageous.
Referee.
Referee signal for the TJ. We'll give you
we've got time to maybe go to a replay here and see what happened, but as we go to the replay, whipped in from Wiggs. He's been deemed to come. But he's run.
He's in front of the defender.
There is no, in my humble opinion, he's run in celebrating. He's run from behind him. But live here, we watched that. He seemed to be a metre or so on the right side of the Napier defender there.
My voice certainly went up 2 octaves.
Absolutely.
I thought
we'd won it. I thought we'd won it.
I thought that was it. I just said 4-3 and...
Absolutely. But generally these things happen and there's a chance here.
Oh, no.
He's offside, McKenzie. But that's good. What this does do is it creates space, because if the attacking team, in this case Wes, is pushing on, even if they're offside, it's creating that gap in the middle. And what we'll see, hopefully, is you've got space for the likes of Cam McKenzie and Brady and Ito to move into as the defence drops, because they're dropping off to defend that that long ball option or that cross that comes in from wide areas. So it may not pay dividends now, as it's a quick throw-in.
Expert comments from the super coach.
As Brady looks to take contact there, he's just kicked it out for a goal kick. This is where the, as they say, with 2 minutes, minute and a half to play.
It's looking frantic out there, isn't it?
It is looking frantic, and West have to be very careful. They're not going to concede on the bounce here as they look for that winner. And I think there's still a little bit more in this game as Roberts finds the head of a Napier City Rovers player.
So what, Cam McKenzie's really lifted the intensity, hasn't he?
Needs to be moving. Ito finding the ball. No, Napier getting involved in that. Just cutting it out. Comes back to Tarek. Marlo Jones just happy to sit further deeper now. I don't know if that's where we want him. I think we want him further forward, one-on-one. Creating something. Driving into the box. As we watch a player down here. It looks like it's Green.
Yes, it was.
You just need to be patient. There is injuring time to be had. There's still time for something to happen.
There's Brady with a little run up the right there now, but dropping back in defence. He's back into the action. Clears it in. Roberts will take this and send it straight back.
He's got to play it down for Wes. Looks to
That's
be Green.
George Green again, this time with a leg injury.
Bit of cramp. It's just cramp. Referees waved on medical attention. McKenzie, filthy that they have to bring someone on.
Cam, how long, please?
Well, just a few minutes of injury time left to decide this nail-biter between Napier City Rovers and Western Suburbs.
If the game finishes 3-3 here, plus 5 minutes we've just been shown. So that's a bit of injury time.
Green's off.
Yeah, once your medical assistance comes on, you've got to go off the field for the restart to happen, and then you can come back on if he's okay. Napier, give him the ball back to West. West plays it across. Terry just looking at his options, finds Ali. Comes back to Wiggs. Bruno, just a heavy touch, and that's out. That's not what you want. It's not what you want there.
Yes, as Green comes back on, that'll be frustrating for them.
It's a momentum killer, that. Who's going to stand up here for Wes or Napier to create something special in the dying moments? As Napier pushes forward. Little 1-2. Little 1-2.
Oh, Roberts bounces.
Very.
Sends it up. Jones into the action.
Here he is.
Here he is. it's cleared by Napier, but he'll be
Yeah, it was good
quick
covering
to start it
defence.
again. Once again, working well with Tarek on the left-hand side. Sends it across. Who's there?
That's a dangerous ball from Terry. Plus 90 minutes and you're trying to find your centre back. Cut out pass. Diagonal to
pass.
Imoto.
I feel like they could they've got time just to bring it up a little more, hold it together, create the opportunity with a bit more certainty of a result.
Now that's in the back. Referee hasn't seen that. Hasn't seen a lot today, the referee. That's good intent there. That's Marlo Jones showing what needs to happen if West are going to get a goal here. Well, the referee's gone over and he's shown someone on the West bench a yellow card, but to be honest, I'd give myself a red yellow card if I was the ref, because he's let a lot go, and what the West bench are saying is just what I'm saying. There's a lot going one way, and I think they've had enough. But anyway, back to the game.
Yeah, frustration as it's tense out there, and how much will that disallowed goal come back into play in the next 5 minutes? But here we are with Napier on attack.
Little shimmy in.
Good defense is that Ali, the captain, it is.
Solid as a rock. What have Napier got? They've got a corner with a couple minutes to go.
Toes, come on, we've got to be aggressive here.
Just taking their time, as they would expect. Home road games, I should say. They got one more in the tank there.
Toes, Ali.
Bit of movement in the box. Flung in, far post.
Stay, Cal, be aware, back post. Back post. Again.
Napier will just be happy to have it here for the next couple of minutes to see it out. They can't forget the
Be aggressive, Toes.
the attacking prowess of the fast little whippets that West possess. The Bradys, the Mackenzies, the Itos.
Yes.
The Cars.
Yeah, we'd like to see them back in the game. Here we go.
Be available, Fumi.
That just creates
That's a West ball.
space. And again, the momentum is just paused by the referee as Tarek wanted to get moving quickly.
T shape. Fumi, Cal, cross.
Just takes it out of the West there. Asks them to move back 20 centimetres. He's ready to throw it in quick as West press forward with Harrison. Looking for Carr. A little bit of a slip there. That ball's gone out.
Maybe seconds left in the game now. How's it looking, Churchy?
Yeah, it's on a knife's edge, isn't it? Napier just looking to, got out of the way well there.
Harrison. So this is an opportunity. This is the one. If they can execute something here, send something into the net, that could be the game changer.
West have not known for their height. But as you say, put it in the mixer and something can happen. Big throw. That's a great throw. Right across the goal. All you need someone is anticipating, and they didn't.
Jones wasn't quite there, but he was close.
All right. Zach, you're running the wrong way, mate. Good lad, well done.
Western Suburbs need to take that quickly.
Minute, boys, keep digging.
Tariq to Carr. Carr lets it run through. And that's just going to be eaten up by the goalkeeper. Toning. We're well and truly into the time added.
Roberts now. Can we keep it in control? Can we retain possession? So we're going to come down to Carr here.
Carr makes that well. West ball. Needs to be tidy here. Edo.
Oh!
Good, Luca. That's our ball. They just headed it out. Back. Fucking hell.
Don't let him speak to you like that, Cal. That's awful. Let the players play.
Well, some words being exchanged on the sideline. We can hear the Napier coaching staff, who haven't got a yellow card for it, having a few words for the linesman.
There's Willocks, the big sub. There's been a couple of challenges from Napier that are questionable to
This will be
staying
green.
on the field.
Green on the end of
Green
it again.
again.
Go, go.
He must have had something into every limb in his body.
Boys, be strong here.
Absolutely. So we're into the dying seconds, I would imagine now. Roberts have come up. Has to be a bit of quality here. Quality needed. No, we don't want that. We want, it needs to be put in the bicky tin, in the mixer. Referee's ready to pounce, ready to call the game. And that is indeed the game. So we run out 3-3 here at Western Suburbs. Entertaining game, great second half for West. But what could have been if that goal had been allowed, Tim?
Well, look, a fantastic game, a great second half, as you say, from the Wests. 2 goals, a third disallowed. That would have given them the win. And you know what, at halftime I said that Napier deserved to be in front 2-1, even if they were lucky with one of those goals and we were unlucky to miss one. But, you know, West showed a lot of character, a lot of heart out there in the second half. And I think they deserved a 4-3 win. They really dug in and fought for it.
Absolutely. And we'll just put a question mark on that goal, because as it looked from here, it was questionable. It looked like it was all right, but the ref deemed not. So we've got to go on him. Looking forward to tomorrow. We've got a watch party down here watching the All Whites take on an England team. And part of that All Whites team is 8 players from Western Suburbs taking part in that New Zealand World Cup squad, which is actually unheard of.
That's amazing, eh? I saw Dave Wilson from Ole Football Academy yesterday. They've got 6 players in the squad, but 8 from Western Suburbs. That's pretty amazing, isn't it?
Special. And I don't ever think, and it has never happened and it won't ever happen again. So hats off to the Academy and to West, because it's no small feat. So yeah, 8 a.m. tomorrow down here. We're open, I think, at 7:30. We've got a sausage sizzle and bouncy castle. No, we don't have the bouncy castle. We've already been through that.
Got damaged by someone jumped in after the game with their sprigs on and.
So and of course we've got the girls' game as well tomorrow. Look forward to dialing into that. We'll have a couple of new punters on the end of these commentators' headphones. But there we are, full time. Western Suburbs 3, Napier 3, entertaining football. Thanks very much, Tim, by the way.
Yeah,
it's
pleasure.
good to meet you.
Pleasure to be here with you. I'll come back anytime. This is fantastic. I feel like I know all the players now.
Yeah, it's good when you know the players. I didn't know them last time, which I did a bit of research and I've watched a few more games. So, yeah, it's been a good setup, and yeah, Kiwi Sports Network, amazing setup.
What a great job they do.
And
big shout out.
And hopefully we, keep companies like this around so we can get more people and interested, and we can get a few more views online and all the rest of it. And then these Bradys and the McKenzies and the Cars will become household names.
A few more helicopter stories.
A few more helicopter stories. That's the one. All right. Well, that's all from us here today. Once more, West Napier drawing 3-0. Have a good one.